What's up, Stokers? Welcome to the podcast. I'm sorry to say that I could not be on this one. Right before recording, we had an emergency with my dog Lola, but she's okay. Here she is. Lola, say hi. There you go. She ate something, and so we had to go to the ER right before recording, so I could not be there. Bummed to miss it, but my top 4 picks: 1, my fiance; 2, Salma Hayek; 3, Elizabeth Hurley; 4, Margot Robbie. Guys, enjoy the podcast. You're all legends. I'll see you next week.
Robbie, what's up, dude? So you on top of the world? Your special came out on Netflix. You feel to me like the anointed one. It feels like everyone in comedy is looking to you to guide us into this next era.
I'm really, really happy. Like, I'm really grateful. And Aaron, I want to apologize on the record for me coming in hot like this. This is how I feel like I develop a rapport, but I have to learn that it's not... I don't have to come in angry anymore. I don't have to be like this.
Well, as you get more famous, some of the charm might get reduced because it'll feel more like punching down.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I feel like really lucky and really grateful this week and all the weeks, and just that Netflix, even from everything, from, like I was saying, it's like, it's my inaugural special. I don't have the household, the special a year, you know, the big the $20 million guys on Netflix, you know, and you hear that you could be buried in the algorithm and all this stuff, and Netflix just even doing everything that they could because they came to the special. They loved the special. They came up to me personally to say, we're giving you a holiday date. Which is really, really...
It's a big vote of confidence.
It's really nice to give me a December date. Not only that, the first day of Hanukkah, they thought was fitting. I thought that was
nice.
cute.
That's great.
Yeah.
Right? Netflix doesn't have to be cute.
No.
They don't have to be cute. I thought that was sweet. That was cute. And it's just been resonating. Mulaney asking to direct it. Just everybody. Because we got the Hanukkah date, we filmed it and then put it out. We had almost no time. I thought we wouldn't get a date. I heard people, they put out a special sometimes, you know, Netflix will wait for a slow week or a Tuesday or something like that. But when they gave us a holiday date right after we shot it, okay, we've 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize how long it takes to get all the different versions out with the, you know, they film it in how many different countries.
Have you watched it, like when it's transcribed into a different language?
I
and, like,
haven't yet, but because
like...
we got it in by the nick of time in English, let alone. They were doing the subtitles till, you know, so my buddy Jay Beagleson, who was able to get me the Cranberries' Dream song.
That was badass.
Gorgeous song.
Yeah,
we got it via doing a cover by Shayna Surrett, who did an amazing cover. You pay half the Cranberries and half her, and it still makes it cheaper. Since the lead singer of the Cranberries died, they're it's just an asset. Like, it's just a money thing for them now, the estate. Like, it's not even her or her family. It's just like the label who owns the song is like, we want 80 grand. And it's like, bro.
Yeah.
My friend Jay was able to find a cover and get all the costs down. And then can I tell you the kind of man Mulaney is?
Yes, please.
First of all, class, you can tell. This man takes care of his family, takes care of his people, is just such a real one to pluck me out to say, let me direct, let me help with my name, let me lend what I can. But beyond that, I was going to take so they give you a tiny budget to film these. Picture for everybody who doesn't know, I had a tampon string, but anyway, picture
right
to anyone who, it's like in between my leg and my
That's amazing.
lip. So I just wanted to get it in the middle. You know, I don't want it I don't want to feel it in a seam. I just want it kind of loose somewhere.
You know, I don't even know, like, I'm probably adjusting my balls and like doing stuff over here. I don't even notice it. I'm like, this is very normal. That's a very normal
No, I
movement.
can't imagine. I'd be adjusting all the time because I'm very sensitive, like with tucked in shirt, or I'm always adjusting.
Yeah.
Like everything, a tag, I feel, you know, like.
Yeah, you work through your anxiety by just like touch.
Yeah, like a
Sensory
tag, I'll be
adjustment.
like.
When you're sleeping, do you like have to have a blanket between your legs? I have to. If I don't have that, like,
but
here,
I've
I hate it.
seen that.
I do that.
Some people do a
very.
pillow.
Sometimes when I watch the pod, I'm just moving too much. I'm like, bro.
No, I like how you move, but you're very aware, and you have a very deep. You have like an analysis about everything, like you're understanding why we are. Like even you're like, I get my anxiety. I do get my anxiety out by fidgeting.
Yeah.
I feel every little thing more.
Me too.
I feel like.
I'm too sensitive. Like my son, I'm too sensitive.
But it's good. It's good to be
you're going to
sensitive.
blame him when you should be blaming yourself. He's like him because of you.
No, because he needs radical accountability. Jocko Willink.
Okay. Well, what's radical? Don't hit him. You were hit and you didn't like it.
I didn't mind. Actually, of all the things I'm upset about, getting hit was not one of them. I deserved it. I needed it. And once I got old enough, I started taking it back to
So
him.
on the record here, you're going to hit your kids? Is that what
Yo, we were laughing about that. We were in a text thread. One time I got into a fight with my dad, a fist fight. Two of my friends were fighting. I was trying to break it up. And my dad started making fun of me while I was trying to break it up. So I left the breaking it up to put him in a headlock. And then my friends who were fighting looked at me with like, they were judging me. And so my friend was like, yeah, you're supposed to fight your friends. You're not supposed to fight your dad. And my response was, I consider my dad my friend, my mom my friend, my wife and kids also. Everybody can get it.
No. Forget
Baristas,
that.
anyone who takes a parking spot from me,
Yeah,
dudes who
literally,
look at me
best friend.
wrong,
No,
the
I'm
airline.
kidding. And I'm not a very good fighter.
So
So
Mulaney,
Yes.
to go back. So first of all, says if in preparation for the taping, if you want to jump on any dates and feature on my tour or whatever. So we worked out a few dates that I would join him and I would work out 20 minutes in chunks and chunks.
Sick.
Puts me up at the Four Seasons. He doesn't have to do that.
Whoa.
Doesn't have to do that. In fact, I went to check out of the Four Seasons in Austin, and I have my credit card for the incidentals. You know, when you check in, you give a credit card. Now, I ordered a coffee to the room both mornings that I slept there because I wanted to have a coffee.
Yeah.
Okay, so I said I want to pay my incidentals. Of course, that's always what I do when I check out. You know, I want to close out my incidentals. And she said, "Oh, there's no charges. Everything's been covered." I said, "No. You reverse my coffees. He doesn't have to do that." And it's just like every detail he takes care of. Then with the song, so the song ended up being more than what I got paid for my fee of picture it like
insane.
a movie, guys. So let's say Timmy Chalamet's movie has $20 million budget. Okay, he gets $1 million. They get, you know, the cameras are each $5 million. Like, you can't imagine what this stuff costs. Professional big cameras. And so with Netflix, you get a budget. You're making a movie. You're making an hour movie, but you don't have 20 million. You have like 200,000 or whatever it is. You have like nothing. So you get maybe, if you're lucky, it's like making a small movie.
Yeah.
People don't realize.
And they're paying
You're
you-
watching a special. You're watching a movie. Of course, the budget is way lower than like a Hollywood massive where they need cars from the 1940s and they need costume. But still, it's the same process, just micro. So basically, a song 80,000 would eat up my fee. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna get Jay gets it down to. By the time we're missing, he gets it down to like nothing compared, because we found this cover. We worked out with the label that they would have like the rights of something, but then Shayna Surratt would get, the vocals. I don't know how even they split it up. It looks like, it looks like Excel spreadsheets to me.
Yeah.
But basically what was missing, even after I gave away my fee, even after everything, was like $7,500.
Let's go.
Which I said, okay, I'll also pay extra. Mulaney calls me, goes, it's over. I got the song. I don't want to hear it. I said, no, because he's already put his name. He's already lending. He's already taking pictures. We already did article. He's already there. He's directing. He's beyond directing.
He valets your car in the beginning.
He valets my car in the beginning. like he's already doing everything. And he goes, no, you're letting my name. This is like such a man. He goes, my name gets to be on your special.
Let's go.
And I know that that's such a, him to flip it like that, that's the kind of class. Because he really has been a help. But for him to see it another way or whatever, or to push me in that way, to lift me in that way, he's just been. So that's why when you said, when I came in, how has everything been or turning out, it's like everybody has been tremendous. Like, I've needed every single person on this, from getting the song with Jay Jay Beagleson finding Sarah, to Mulaney, offering to direct it, pushing to even to our graphics, Alney, who delivered the font, to literally everybody who like sold it out, came on time. Thank you.
Yeah, it's badass.
Like, to everybody who, like, I needed absolutely every morsel that went into this.
You know, I think...
and I'm grateful.
I think that's also because everybody believes in you. So it's easy to be, like, hardworking and generous for someone if you believe in the final product. Yeah,
no, I really feel that, because I feel like a grassroots comedian or whatever. You know, I haven't been the overnight success, and you guys have seen me, you know, through the years and you know, at this point, but even the later years, because you weren't even there, but you know, but
yeah, once I met you, you were already people were already talking about you.
Yeah, like you only saw me by the time I got to LA, really, you know, but I've really been slow and steady wins the race, like by the people, like literally I've, you know, there wasn't many clips or whatever. Which I have friends who are so successful with clips and have offered. It just never caught on for me. But I appreciate them so much too. I just thought like, okay, it might take me a little longer. Like even when Fallon reached out and they wanted me to do 5 minutes on late night, if I could get clean, my manager would say, Rob, can you get clean? I said, you know, I can't guarantee that once they press, we're rolling, play, that I'm not...
Yeah, you're gonna.
I'm probably not going to say what's in a prompter. This is the issue with me, and I don't want to fuck up Fallon's shit. He's got a big show.
Yeah.
I don't need to. So it's just going to take me a little longer. You just did it, right?
Or you did Kimmel?
I did Kimmel.
And you were on there with Kamala?
Yes.
Badass.
So how was Kamala?
She was a doll. You know, we were talking about this. You know, because my brother said, I'm going to say 4 more years. Trump, you know, he's all into Trump.
Oh, really?
You know? 2 seconds later, he caves. He's like, it's an honor to meet you, Madam Vice President. Thank you for your service. You think we could get a picture? Like, he's just, there's no backbone, right? And now he's like, I'm voting Kamala next. Like, it takes him nothing.
Yeah, if you meet them, I've seen that too.
Yeah,
like, if they meet the person, they're like, yeah, I'll vote for him.
She was so, you know what? I think, like, I don't know if it's a thing that they have to be scripted. She has to be diplomatic. Like, this is the rules of their game or whatever they're doing. Like, kind of like coming up in stand-up. They come up in politics. It's its own, like, industry where it's like they have to say this a certain way.
The product all the time.
Yeah. Because backstage, she's so personal.
Oh, right.
So
they say that about Hillary, too.
My brother and I were saying,
camera.
like, if she was just doing that, like, she was just chilling.
Yeah.
I don't know. Her and Dougie were just chilling, and I'm like, I wish like some of that generation could feel like it's cool now, like it's fine. Mm-hmm. You know, maybe younger politicians like, you know, Mom Donnie, they could just be chilling.
Yeah, he was at the Marty Supreme premiere.
The tide has changed a little bit, and I think that would be, if we could just capture what she was backstage. Yeah. Not with these like pointed type questions with these big hyperbole words. We need to bring the country together, and togetherness is what keeps us together. Like, just chilling. Mm-hmm. So she was really cool off camera.
I think you could do that because you're pretty much the same off camera and on camera.
No, I know, but they don't know that they could do that because in their business and politics, they probably can't do that.
A gaffe could end your career.
That's what I'm saying.
They came
they're
up on
Congress
Howard
floor.
Dean.
You know how there's like ways, Madam Speaker, like there's ways to speak?
Yeah, the gentleman from Virginia.
Thank you.
From
procedure.
Thank you. They have this
I yield my
procedural.
time.
Right.
Exactly, like stuff that like we don't say.
Yeah, it's not rock and roll. It's not cool. It's not.
But you know what? You could be British Parliament. You can go ham over there. They yell at each other. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, really?
Like across the aisle, yeah.
You are a disgusting reptile.
Yeah, because to be like, well, I want to say something. Okay, he's going first, then him, then him. Okay, go.
You let all the Muslims into our country?
Yeah, it should be like that.
You have eroded our cultural identity.
Okay, the Muslims get to speak now. The Muslims get, right? It should be like that.
Yeah.
Like a debate.
A bit more tribal. Yeah.
Like just like, it's so, like you said, procedural.
Yeah.
It's so procedural. There's so much legalese.
Yeah.
There's so much of that speech that I think,
and in the selfie camera generation, like we crave just like direct, authentic connection.
Yeah, just like JT, fucking talk,
dude. I just shoot from the fucking hip. I don't bullshit nobody. I don't care where the fuck you from. You're my guy. That's why you and me, we hit it off quick. Because the moment I met you, I was like, he's a fucking real ass motherfucker.
Even court is so procedural. Which obviously it's procedural. That's the whole point. But it should just be like, okay, they're going to talk and say their shit. What happened?
Yeah.
Okay, forget it. Say the whole thing. Not with the Your Honor and standing and sitting.
Right.
Okay, Your Honor, he should be able to say, "No, I don't want you to forget it. It's not good."
Should we drop the Your
like
Honor?
they should be able to be like, that's not. No, you're not. You're not saying that. What else do you have to say? Like we should be a little bit more informal because then we could marry like judicial systems and political systems to the people a little bit better. Like we should all be kind of trying to speak the same language.
Oh yeah.
Smart.
Yeah, it's like a good kind of homogeny where it keeps people from being left out or from like, because then you get people in court who are like, what's happening? They don't even know they've been sentenced to death because they don't even know the language of it.
Like, how do you plead? People, I bet you half the people don't even know what pleading is.
Yeah,
literally.
They're like,
wait, what?
Yeah, it's just like, did you do it? No. We think you did it, and here's your
exactly
and here's
what
your
I'm saying.
Yeah,
because that's it. Almost
when they look to
feels
control, you look to the language. That's what Orwell said.
What did he say?
When they look to control, you look to the language.
I agree with that because we started noticing it. Like I think what people mostly understand that with is like taxes and stuff. It's like by design they keep stuff complicated so that it is impossible for you to decipher what is going on, and this allows for corruption and you being taken advantage of because you don't have the financial language or literacy to understand what the hell is going on.
Yes.
So tax codes and stuff, like the fact that we even need an accountant, you got to go to H&R Block to get your taxes. It's like it should just be simple. Like we have a conversation with some bitch on the phone. They're like, "What do you think you made this year?" It's like, okay. They said I made like $62,000. Okay, well you need to pay $4,000. Okay, thank you.
What's even better?
Like just.
It's one more step. They already know.
They already know, exactly.
Already know. So they're a parent. They're going, are you going to tell us everything?
Yeah.
They're watching. They go, well, what about that other thing? Well, you already know. So just give me the percentage, whatever it is. 20% this year, take it.
Just bill it. It's like that meme. It's like the IRS. Easy. Like, you have to pay taxes. IRS goes, you have to pay taxes, and the person goes, how much? IRS goes, guess.
Yeah.
And the person goes, this much? IRS goes, no, jail. Like,
it's just
exactly,
like
exactly.
We got you wrong.
But it's purposely, but all of our systems are designed like this to keep people out. Everyone but a few specific people who understand what's going on.
And it starts with good intentions. Like they're like, all right, let's create like environmental protections in California so that like when we build a federal building, it doesn't wipe out like some kind of species that's, nice for the neighborhood and good for the environment. But then that gets expanded into court case. Now they're like, okay, now it applies to all buildings. And then rich people in neighborhoods are like, hey, I don't want this complex to go up that's affordable apartment. So I'm going to use this obscure environmental law to block that from happening. And then you're like, it's like, we got to be real careful with what we even establish because at some point it's going to get perverted or corrupted or the world's going to change and it's still going to get used in that original, like guns. It's like, when we started it was like a one hitter. It was like you got to stuff it and then hit it. And then now it's like,
You know a lot about how to work that gun with the stuff it and the hit it. I didn't know.
I was kind of doing an analog between a one-hitter weed and a musket type of gun.
Okay.
Which I think was actually kind of apropos, dude.
Bro, I was picking up what you were putting down. I was like, yep, he's in the Revolutionary War right there. Okay, then he just stepped up to Vietnam.
But now we got the vapes where you can just rip that thing all day.
That fucking geek bar.
Yeah, that's like the AR.
Yeah, wow. I never thought of it like that.
Here's the thing, dude.
Yep.
That's just esoteric knowledge. That's what we're talking about right now.
What does esoteric mean?
That is elite.
Known by few, elite.
And that's what they do. The medical billing, legalese, they all have this quote, hidden. It's not really hidden, but it's a learned language. You either got to go to school and figure it out.
Right.
But it's so they can all pay each other. So the guys, the little men like us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just incredible.
JT's very little.
I think we should start
I'm short, but I'm not little, dog.
I think we should, it should just be so straightforward. Like, hey, it wasn't cool. You did kill her. We mostly think you killed her.
And judges, dude, I'm going to come hard at judges. Maybe there's a few chill ones out there, but the judges are not chill. Like, it needs to be like a chill dude who does vape a little bit. Like, I want my agents to have smoked weed.
Your dude, your friend, your buddy.
Yeah.
Or maybe it doesn't have to be that friendly.
Just a guy, like an older brother being like, yo, you were a dumbass right there. Like, you shouldn't have done that. You stepped up, but also you came down on him too hard. Your guys'
I think
fraternal in a good way.
Yes.
10 years, any crime. It's enough.
Yeah,
10 years,
very
any crime.
Norway of you.
10 years, any crime.
And you get furloughs. Can they get weekends off?
First of all, sometimes they're trying these kids
as adults,
as grown-ups. Yeah. So it's like, okay, they don't believe in trends, right? A lot of these people, right? That you can't switch. A man can't go to become a woman can't be a man. Okay, follow that logic through. Can a child be a grown-up? It's either a child or it's not a child.
Yeah, it's binary.
Why are you transing it?
Then,
metamorphosis is happening
suddenly,
all the time.
When it gets bad news, it kills somebody at 13. Suddenly, it's a grown-up. It's like it's not. It doesn't make it any more a grown-up.
Right.
Child cannot be a grown-up.
And the frontal lobe really isn't even fully developed until 27, although they say 18 is a grown-up.
Oh, that's a good point, though. So, yeah, so it's like, okay, so they're not old enough to make this life-altering decision, but when they made this mistake, we should put them through a lifetime
literally,
punishment.
It's insane.
Yeah.
And 10 years, it's like the Menendez brothers. Okay, they can. Okay, I don't even care if they did it for money at this point. 10 years, get them out. Get them out. You get one more chance, and then if anything happens, then you're killed immediately. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so 10 years, any crime. Then if you get out and you so much as get a ticket, a violation for traffic, we kill you immediately.
You'd have some fucking well-behaved. I
think
watched
this
your
is the
special,
plan.
and I'm not. Go check out Robbie's special because you've got some good.
I got some good
solutions.
Good solutions. Hard solutions for hard problems.
Yep.
Aaron, should I move there?
Some might say draconian, Robbie, but I would say.
Remind me what draconian means. No, you're fine. You're fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Harsh punishment.
I don't want to miss out talking to you.
No, but it's gonna look funny when the empty.
Should I sit there?
It's fine. We're thinking. Yeah.
Go. No, keep going. Keep going.
No, because I want to look at him and I want to look at you.
All right,
I want to be in the middle.
Let's keep it for you.
Oh, go here. Right here.
Yeah, remind me, draconian.
Just means harsh punishment.
Hardcore.
Right, because it was based on who?
It's like a dude that his name was like Draconian. Something.
It wasn't
I don't know
Dracula,
the etymology
was
of
it? Was it?
Not
It
Dracula.
might have been, but I think Dracula was actually kind of a badass.
I think it was like a Greek dude.
I think he had some like Hannibal
We have to
vibes.
have hard solutions for hard problems. 10 years
Hannibal,
for any crime.
same deal.
You do anything so much as run a red light. You're dead. You're dead. You're immediately dead. We have the dead squad, and you're dead.
You're too slow ordering at Chipotle. Dead.
Or you
Figure it the
go
fuck
full
out.
Malaysia on it, where like you put gum on the train, we kill you.
But that's
There's
only
no
if you've
gum
had a
on the
crime.
train.
No.
Dead.
That's only if you've had you committed a violent crime, you get 10 years. The gum on the train thing only applies to those convicted felons.
Right.
Do you understand? It's like we need hard
Fool me
solutions for
once
hard
kinda
problems.
sitch. Yeah.
People got mad at me. And come see me on tour. We just added 4 shows.
That is better,
We only
Strider.
added 4 shows, and we're not adding anymore. No, if I'm not coming to your city, I'm not going to run dry into the ground. Every show I do, and he knows this, I give it my all.
True.
I give it my all. And the reason we even put out the tickets
Amen,
now
sister.
is to give you a ramp up. Last time when I put them out last minute and they sold out, people said, oh, I didn't have a ramp on to buy the tickets. I didn't have a heads up. You have more than a heads up now. So just do it.
I fucking like
Okay,
that.
and the cheap tickets go first. That's just how it is.
I looked up Draco. He lived in Athens, 621 BC. Created the first written law codes in ancient Greece.
Thank you. So it's not Dracula.
That's where Draconian came from?
Mm-hmm.
That's really good to know. And I love a podcast where you're learning something every 30 seconds to a minute. If I don't get that kind of clip,
You're turned off. Next.
night.
There's too much competition out there.
Robbie doesn't like the movement on the cameras. She was
I
in
don't
rhythm.
know what's going on. No,
Yeah,
I know.
Aaron's tinkering
Aaron's
again.
Aaron's killing it, and I'm happy to see him do his work because now I know he's really doing it.
Yeah, we had a slow takeoff.
No,
but we're cruising now. Yeah.
It's like when people do this
You're
at
a
work
legend,
all the
dude.
time. What's
I
it called
love
where
you.
you fucking like your boss comes around, you act like you're sending more emails, or you're
Exactly.
just got that.
Performative.
Yeah, very
Shirking.
performative.
Sure.
It's shirking.
Shirking on
Great
the job.
term.
Yeah, it's like people
I'm
get
shirking
mad
all
at
the
me,
time.
and there's some things I didn't include, and again, that's why you have to come see me on tour. But it's like things like they're not even. It's just conversations of like, what are we going to do with some of these hard problems? We're going to lock people away forever, like pedophilia. We have a built-in solution, and nobody looks at it. Right? We have juvie here, and we have the pedophiles locked away here. Okay, now everybody knows about juvie. The biggest problem with juvie is these kids end up in the grown-up penitentiary. They have a higher risk of reoffending. If you go to juvenile prison, and that's somewhere where you start to call home, you feel comfortable there. So when the boy gets out, he's actually misses his routine. The way that he was living, it almost becomes your house.
Like Brooks and Shawshank.
Or
And
so
so
are you
they-
saying we put the pedophiles in juvie
No,
so then they get to
yes.
do what they want and then kids never want to go to
They
jail?
never want to come back. Exactly. I say you take a kid to the kid comes into juvie. His first day there, he spends an hour with Bob.
Yeah, your cellmate, Bob. What are you in for?
Okay.
Chomo of the highest order.
Bird watchers.
Yeah.
Bunch of bird watchers in there, Robbie.
Now, Bob's been on good
Blue Jays in the
behavior.
yard. Come watch.
Bob's been on good behavior to be able to do this.
Yeah, he earned
this
it.
type of benefit.
Yeah, he was cleaning and stuff.
He gets to say hello to the juvie kids. They both benefit. The juvie kids never return.
Scared
we
straight
don't make
with
it
pedos.
comfortable for them. They never come back. And Bob continues to be incentivized to not kill anyone in prison, to not further rape, to not whatever, to be a good citizen in the small community he's developed there.
Very good.
But people are
That's
not
awesome.
ready.
All right, let's get into the next
very
segment.
good.
We brought Robbie on for a very specific reason too.
They're not ready.
We love to hear it, and we also wanted to get her take. You guys know we draft. We're going to do a relatively fast one, and we're going to have some tangents too, because I don't want to box you in.
Yeah, let's go.
Because you got it. You're freewheeling. You're on Fallon right now. The teleprompter's saying
But
one
I
thing,
feel
you can go
very
another
bad.
direction.
I feel very bad for Chad still.
Yeah.
Are we going to get an update?
No, I don't. I think we should give him some
Space to see what happened.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It'll work out. It'll work out.
Okay, I have to forget about it again. Every so often, I'm going to dip back into worrying about him.
I think it's really nice. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm very selfish.
I'm sure.
I
I'm sure the
suffer
audience
from
is
that.
thinking the same thing. So it is worrisome.
We're all praying for Chad. Hopefully, by the time this comes out, we'll have an update in the description, I hope, if Chad's okay.
Let me see if he texted me. Nothing yet.
I'm constantly
I'll
thinking
touch
of
base with him.
myself, Robbie. I'm a very self-centered. Aaron, I'd like the camera on me for the remainder of the visual portion of the podcast. It'd be very nice.
I'm sorry to everybody listening, and I've been on a tour, a press tour bender.
I can only
I've never
imagine.
done like a press tour. 2 weeks of I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this.
Everything. You've been on Good Morning. You've done every podcast. You're just like your brain's on turbo.
Yeah, so I apologize, everyone, but I couldn't give up being with the fellas one last time on the year.
You
Let's
did.
go.
You're doing great. And honestly, I think there was moments I could have greenlit you harder to keep going in that energy.
Because I'm just joking.
Of course. Of course.
And here's the thing, we're freewheeling here. We're not like this produced morning segment or something where they go, Robbie, we'd like you to let's talk on this for 30 seconds, move that. We wheel and deal here.
Like
Let
everybody
it
listening
rip.
to the special, I'm opposite Ellen. Like Ellen purports to be
Yes.
kind and nice. She's dancing, but she's actually a terror.
Yeah.
She's actually a terror to work with. I come out
That's why the
aggressive.
show was so good.
I am rough around the edges, Aaron, but I'm actually a fucking delight to work with.
No, I gotta tell
this
us,
is not our first
you're the
time.
best.
Yeah, let me tell a story about Robbie too.
The best.
Just to talk about what a fucking warrior homie she is. Dude, I got in trouble with a comedian that I used to date, and I was a jerk to her. And when I went to the Comedy Store, not like of the highest order, it was like a misdemeanor, but I did a bad job being.
He was young. You were in a relationship.
Yeah, and then but we had another little dust up, and then I was at the Comedy Store, and she was grilling me in front of all these people in the green room, and I said like, hey, look, I'm really sorry. I'm gonna make it up to you. And I was genuine. I felt really bad. And I kept trying to navigate it, but she was kind of just kept hammering me. And I was just like, I had to take it. And then out of nowhere, I'm just getting cooked in front of a lot of people. And it's hard, but I brought it on myself a little bit. Robbie comes out stage right and goes, hey, you know what? I believe him. I think he's genuinely sorry. And I think we should kind of let it go.
She's got to calm down. Like, okay, the girl, and I'm forever, I'm like, but I'm like friends with both of you. And that's enough.
And then she got kind of mad at Robbie and was like, "Are you serious?" Like back, and then we all kind of
and
just put
I
our
said,
hands up.
I am serious.
And I
love that.
I texted Robbie that
go.
night. No, there was other people in there who were kind of
They didn't
feeling
say
for me.
anything. Well, 'cause
Nobody
yeah.
said nothing. And then Robbie comes out. You know,
have to speak up.
against a woman scorned. You know the courage you got to have to.
No, I know it's very scary, but I know her and I know her heart and I know
She's
you
the
and I
best.
know her
Yeah,
heart
I love
and I
her to
know your
death.
heart. So
Yeah.
for me, it's really like you see somebody, you see something, you say something. That's how I grew up.
Yeah.
That's a New York thing. You see something, you say something. Now, most times there's lots of places where I run away, but when I'm small or something on the subway, I don't say anything. I just go to the next car.
Right. If
because-
physical
right.
danger and you don't know the
you're
people involved
no,
and
I
how far they'll
can't.
go.
I can't, unfortunately.
That's just good
So,
assessment. That's
yeah,
smart.
Okay.
I think we all do that.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, there's no chance.
Should we draft? I think we should.
Yeah. Let's
I
draft.
did prep. All right, guys.
Let's go.
Oh, look at this.
We're going to draft the hottest women of all time.
Oh.
Let's go.
Now, for those of you who don't know, Robbie is gay. She has a beautiful wife. And when I knew Robbie when she was single, she pulls. She pulled more than anybody I know. So she knows
Mind
what
you, my wife had 25 boyfriends 3 years ago. She was the Bachelorette. So to get that done without any dick, it's unbelievable.
it's
unbelievable what I've done.
You have games.
Imagine
galore.
missing a dick. It's crazy.
You got game, bro. But okay, this is something I've noticed, and I don't mean to stereotype, but I'd love to get your insight on
Please.
it. Do powerful lesbians like converting straight girls? Or not converting, but revealing
a lot do.
the
I have
lesbian?
never dated. So here's the thing. And Gabby, by the time we were dating, she was at a gay bar,
She was
like when I
already
met
doing
her.
that,
So
yeah.
I don't have anything to do. But I do have friends who like a certain chase like that. I have never dated anyone who wasn't out or gay, really. Gabby wasn't out publicly, but I've never liked anybody who doesn't like me.
Smart.
I'm not like into that. Like
You just broke the dating system.
There's a lot of people that are like that.
No, I always
Everybody.
Yeah.
I'll feel like very like if I don't feel wanted, like I don't want to be there. I'm not somebody like because I already feel insecure about being annoying. I'm an opinionated kind of, I've always been kind of an opinionated girl, and I've been annoying many times, and so I'm insecure about when I'm, and I agree that many times I am annoying, so I'm insecure about it, and I certainly don't want to push on that and be somewhere I'm not wanted. So I have never been into people who don't. If somebody fucks with me, okay, I could relax and be me, but I don't like the uphill battle on like, because then it makes me even more annoying. If I feel like somebody's not fucking with me, it's like, then I'm like,
yeah,
I'm how when we came in, like, but the whole time. So I don't know. I've always dated other gays.
Nice.
I mean, Gabby but by the time they come to me, it's not like I'm.
No, she had already learned that about herself.
Yeah,
it wasn't part of your guys' dynamic.
Yeah, so don't blame me because people do want to blame me, and that's why I told Gabby not to come out, because I said when you come out, they're going to look at me, okay, and they're going to blame me, and they're going to find out this Jew, and I don't need it.
It was cool to see because we'd only been friends for a little bit, but I remember when I met you, you were kind of casually dating or whatever, and you had kind of a devil may care attitude about dating. Like you didn't come across to me as someone who would like fall, and I didn't know you super well, but you didn't seem like someone who would fall super deeply in love. And then when I talked to you after you met Gabby, it was like your whole energy had changed, and you were like, dude, it's the best. I'm madly in love with her. She's madly in love with me.
I'm madly in love. Like I told her, I said, listen, I want to be honest with you. I'm madly in love.
Yeah, and you guys were very honest from the jump.
Yeah.
It was like a very passionate, open-hearted kind of thing.
Yeah, I just knew once I would like want to get married, because I had been engaged when I was younger, but by force almost, like by a girl saying like, well, what is this doing? What is
Right.
And I kind of felt the pressure. So then, but I thank God had the wherewithal to get out of that as soon as I got engaged. I knew like, oh, that's exactly the sign I needed, that this isn't it. Like I did it, but then now I can leave. I don't know why it took me to just.
Sometimes you got to do that.
Sometimes you got to do that.
Yeah.
You don't know till
it's like
you
when
know.
Harry cheated on Luann on Real Housewives of New York. Like it was after they got engaged, and then he's at her favorite bar making out with a gal. It's like he's almost like acting out against the pressurized position he's been
like
put
as
in.
soon as I was engaged, like those months after, I was like, oh, this isn't like it just gave me a clarity, because the pressure of doing that
100%
just was more eye-opening. So then I always knew if I got like I would know, and I'm a very committed and very but I'm not in any rush, or I'm not in like, and I just knew I'm just so happily married by the grace of God.
Good for you, man.
It's the best.
Yeah.
We're all basically. I'm getting married. I got kids.
Okay, so my hottest right away is Gabby Windy, but then we'll go on with the others.
Okay, so your number one is your wife.
Yes. Oh,
I was going to say we could all say our wives and Sigos are our
number
obvious
one.
number
All
ones.
of my wife is my number
one. And this
one.
list exists beneath that.
Thank you.
So
that's smart. That's
banging, bro.
That's smart.
My wife
smart.
is beautiful.
Gorgeous.
That's smart.
Very grounded, very elegant, nice butt.
Oh,
and she looks smart.
Okay, then he had to go there.
And she looks smart.
Those eyes.
But she looks smart.
Yeah,
it's cool.
yeah, no. Smart is really hot. Like
it's
people,
so hot because there's command there. There's
people
power
like,
there.
The Bachelorette or Beauty Queen, or she was a Denver Bronco cheerleader. I'm like, her banter. And then now people know Gabby with her banter.
Oh, her videos are
But
hilarious.
people in the beginning, they didn't. Like they were like, oh, this. I'm like, you underestimating her doesn't do anything for me. I really don't care about it. I know how great she is. So from the beginning, her popping off and having the podcast and all that, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost better, dude. It's like a good surf spot. You don't tell anyone about it. You're like, don't let anyone know about the banter.
2 minute left
don't
here,
let them know.
brother.
It's like, bro, this is all for me. This is.
Are you surfing? Yes.
Yeah, I don't. I suck. I
Yeah,
suck.
you
Chad's
do,
a real,
dude.
but I longboard.
Just lie, bro.
Yeah, dude. I shred. I fucking get barreled daily, dude.
You're over at
Yeah,
Steamer's Lane, dude.
fucking whatever,
Little Shagzilla into the freaking floater.
Cruise out to freaking Cottons, dude.
Catch
Sneak
a
through
barrel,
there,
dude.
No
There's some
big
good
deal,
guys down there for sure.
Fucking get pitted, dude.
All right, so your lady's number one. All right, all of our ladies are number one. So now your first pick that's not your lady. Go
Jennifer
ahead.
Aniston.
Whoa.
Of all time.
Wow.
I mean,
This is all time.
Wow.
She's been doing it.
This is fun. So why Jay Aniston? Can you get into it?
The girl next door. The girl next door, but she's the American girl next door. She's Greek. She's got a little American, like you know what I mean? She's like the perfect American girl next door. Gabby, I always feel like is the real American girl next door in a way. Obviously, Gabby, likes to pop her ass out a little, every so often.
Nothing wrong.
Gabby, to me, being like a Mexican American girl, like to me, that's America. Mm-hmm. And I feel like Jen, from how long has she been doing this?
Since 1992.
From Good Girl the movie, from Friends, all
Good
of her
Girl.
movies.
That's a good movie.
That's a great movie
Dark.
with Jake Gyllenhaal.
John C. Reilly, yeah.
So it's just like I don't
She's a
know
bad
if this
girl
is
in that
public
movie.
and people don't really know about the lesbian community. It's still pretty hush hush, but she is a lesbian icon. Lesbians love. I found that out, like I always had a crush on her when I was a kid, but then I found out like, oh, it's like a lesbian telltale sign. I think it's due to the blue jeans. My sister Chaya says it's because of her belts.
From Friends.
Whoa.
Yeah, like she wore like blue jeans and a belt is very like dykey. It's very like mask. Like it's very like,
Yeah, there's something there.
yeah, there's something there. So
What about the
gotta
haircut
give it
that
up.
Rachel's-
Of course, the
Iconic.
hair. I mean, the hair changed America.
Yeah.
Women were going to the salon and saying, give it to me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Give me the Rachel. And that, I think, is why your pick is very strong here, Robbie.
And
because
also,
she has
she's
an
very
iconic look.
classy.
Yeah, you're right.
Brad Pitt's cheating here, there, everywhere with her, buying kids here, he's plastering them everywhere. What is she saying? I wish them well. She is class. Go on.
And funny. She's funny.
Very funny.
Funny.
And a very underrated actor, even though she's overrated. She's still underrated.
Yeah.
You watch The Morning Show, and it's still some of the best acting.
Yep. That first season was very
So
good.
Jennifer Aniston, Inside and Out, after Gabby for me.
I love it.
Strider, who's your pick?
Now, Robbie, I like what you were mentioning in your monologue post-pick. You said Greek. And for me, for all time smoke show, I got to go with the face that launched 1,000 ships. I'm going Helen of Troy. Never seen her. Helen. JT hates the pick.
What's Helen of Troy? I thought he was
Helen
going to
of Troy
say
from,
Eva
like,
Mendes.
The Iliad.
who
Like,
I love. I
Yeah,
thought
she
he was
was
going to say Eva
gorgeous.
Mendes
Beautiful,
from
yeah.
fucking Hitch.
yeah. Oh, my God.
Oh, she
Was she
was
good in
so
that?
good in that.
Guys, can we talk about my
Did you
pick,
think
though?
he was going to say Eva Mendes?
I thought he was at least going to go with someone that he like knew what they looked like.
Okay,
and not
Eva
try to, like-
Dude, there's
Mendes-
fucking
is it-
statues
Not go
and
with
shit.
this fucking scholarly,
thought you were gonna
non-boner,
say the girl from
non-horny
Hitch.
fucking.
Dude, I'm not a
academic,
horny guy.
Don't get in trouble with your like anybody.
I
kinda
never
list.
seen this girl.
Yeah.
I'm bad at
this
being
is-
horny.
One of the fucking.
I'm fucking bad at being horny, dude.
Oh my
How
god.
you do, like, yeah.
Dude, I think there's a
get it.
Bernini statue of her. It's pretty realistic.
And you know, I even liked where you're going with like the statue thing. I got, but like, yeah, is this what she? Can we look up what she looked like?
Can I take Diane Kruger as
There's a
Helen of Troy,
million
maybe?
depictions, but no.
Dude, Aaron, go to the
I'm
super
honestly
ancient one. Go to
like
the super-
this. No, this is not giving hot.
Wait, yeah, click on that one, Aaron. Look how fucking sexy that is,
no, it's
dude.
not sexy. It's like
There's
okay.
there's a orifice under that statue.
no,
bust
and
right
those
there, I
women they
think.
reeked. All of these people, Jennifer Aniston smells good. That lady reeks. She's not in a vino. No, she doesn't have a vino. You know what I mean? Okay, JT,
Aaron,
can
that's
you?
Yeah,
Robbie, that's
yeah.
a great call.
What the fuck?
Can you clear? Can
He
you
goes, what the fuck?
You know
clear
what?
our palate or whatever that expression
I have
is?
my number one pick
Thank you.
is in perfect contrast to Robbie's pick. I'm going with the other side of the coin.
Whoa.
I'm going Angelina Jolie.
Oh, yes.
And not only is the contrast that they were both sides of the Brad Pitt coin.
Does nothing for me.
Here's what she does for me. Extreme facial contrast. Full lips, sharp cheekbones, angular jaw. You know what that creates? Constant visual tension. When you're looking at Angelina Jolie, there's always a tension. You're like, what is
she going to make out with her brother? Is she not?
Exactly.
What's going on?
And there's something dangerous about her and something elegant about her. And when those two things are walking hand in hand.
There's nothing elegant about the way that she handled her affair with Brad Pitt. People continue to ask Jennifer how she feels about those losers, which she's like, I'm literally over it. They never ask Angelina or Brad, how do you feel about the fact that you fucking cheated so publicly? Not only did you cheat, fine, it happens, I guess, whatever they want to say, but you went out of your way to shoot magazine covers, to do everything. Just a few months into the divorce, like they had no
discretion.
Yeah, they had no heart. They had no humanity.
Yep, you're right. You're right. But here's the thing.
She's fucking hot.
She's hot, dude. Dude, there's like she's in like 4 movies that I could crank to. Easy, bro.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
That's just a good one.
Every Tomb Raider.
Taking lives.
I think Jennifer Aniston, Along Came Polly.
Pictures of dead people. It's cool.
Jennifer Aniston, Along Came Polly. All of her movies are incredible. The Breakup movie.
Oh, yeah, with Vince
really
Vaughn.
Hot.
Sad movie.
Yeah, but hot.
I just want you to help, Gary.
Dude, the fucking Odyssey.
Didn't you ever ask for that?
Wait for my pick, dude, when the Odyssey comes out with Nolan.
If you do another pick like that, dude, if you do another fucking pick like that.
Because that, by the way, it's not a pick I agree with, but it's a pick I understand.
It's a real pick.
It's an objective
It's a real pick.
We're going all-time beauties.
We're talking all time.
Everyone knows Helen.
I've never heard of her even. Helen Keller seemed hotter. like this Helen, I don't even know. At least I could get behind on a super dry,
dude.
On a very dry year. Like if you had nothing but Helen Keller pictures.
Yeah, your penis is so far away from Helen of Troy. It's just, I don't know. It's a very hard pick to relate to.
Okay, what's your next pick?
You're up. Oh no, wait, it's
Snake. Oh yeah,
it's Snake. I go.
Yeah, you go again.
All right,
and then it comes back to me because you got.
Dude, with my number 2 pick, so I have my badass bitch Queen Seductress as my number 1 pick.
Smart.
Now I'm just going with just pure beauty, dude. Just a supermodel straight out of the primordial pond. And for me, no one has a more harmonious beauty than Christy Turlington.
Who's that?
Gotta see.
Supermodel from the 90s.
Oh, let's see.
Dude, this lady has a long neck.
Yes, let's see. He likes a long neck.
Pull it up, dude.
Hang on. She's married to Ed Burns.
I like her taste in dudes. I love Ed Burns. He's, like the handsome buff Woody Allen.
I like it.
Without the predilections, bro.
Okay, are we going to get a pickup? Because the mood.
We're working on it.
Can we get a pick of Helen of Troy? I'm going to need a pick of Helen of Troy.
What? Say her name again. He forgot.
Christy Turlington.
No, I got it. I'm just trying to find a
Will
good
you spell
photo.
Christy for him to see?
Christy could be a Christy, dude. Is it Y? I feel like that's the model
But even
spelling.
if you put in something.
She's from the era of supermodels. Like her, Naomi Campbell, Cindy Crawford, Linda Evangelista. There's a good documentary about all of them. And to me, like they're all like the prettiest women ever. That's her.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, that one. Yes. You're totally right.
And you know what I say about her, dude? When I was scribbling in my notes? She is Thanos, dude. She is inevitable. That's how her beauty feels, dude.
Yep, and you know what? I want to take a fist like this, with a fucking all the Infinity Stones and just crank.
Wait, what do you want to do?
Like Thanos uses his glove to crank.
Who's Thanos?
Bro.
Josh Brolin.
Avengers, dog.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Theranos, the fucking...
Elizabeth Holmes. Yeah, that's on my list. She's on my list.
Her voice, dude.
That throaty baritone, dude.
Okay, I will say... So is it my next?
I'm going to blow you.
No, I'm next.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, guys. We've all been to ancient Egypt, and we know... No, I'm kidding. Dude, I'm going to take a fucking for real pick right here.
You, dude.
I'm going to take a for real pick. All right, boy. All right, buckle up, because here we go. Adriana Lima. Victoria's Secret Angel. Ever heard of her? Buckle up.
Let me see.
Check it out.
Let me see.
You might love your wife too much to do this, dude.
What do you mean? This is a bad pick?
No,
Let me see.
No, it's a great pick. It's a great pick.
Robbie has
He can't get any pictures up. What the fuck is the name?
I'm working
I've
on
been as
it.
nice as I could now.
I'll get it on my phone. I'll get it on my phone.
Now.
Robbie, I've got a ton of pictures on my phone. Hold on. Let me
Yes,
show you.
I've been as nice as I could. Okay, look at
She's
this.
the ultimate Victoria's Secret. She's like I think she
Wow.
won their award, right?
Yes.
For like
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, Aaron, worth the wait. Worth the wait. Okay,
Yeah,
my
Robbie,
next,
am I getting approval here, Robbie?
Yes, worth the wait. What
I
did he
want
give
just
us?
as much praise for this pick as flack I got for the other pick, please.
You deserve it,
Helen
dude.
Keller, his last
yeah.
fucking pick. Insane.
she's considered the most iconic, and she got to wear the fantasy bra 3 times, dude.
What
for
is the
Victoria's
fantasy
Secret.
bra?
I think they give it to like their number dubbed like the most valuable. That's you get that.
She's the MVP of Victoria's Secret models. No one wears lingerie better.
Wow.
It's her and Klume. But I think
would
Lima's
say
more
my
exotic.
next one, we're talking all time.
All time.
Yep, Helen
okay,
of Troy
and I'm going
all the
from
way till
carpet
now.
to films to everything. Mm-hmm. Penelope fucking Cruz.
Oh,
Let's go, dude.
Robbie. Oh, let's
Vicky
go.
Cristina Barcelona. What are we talking about?
I get miedra.
What are we talking? Get up, Penelope Cruz.
I can spell, Robbie.
P-E-N-E-L-O.
That was her number
P-E.
one, for sure. I mean, because, dude, the energy she brought in with all that chaos, you
It was
wanted to
great.
get inside of it.
It was great. Penelope Cruz, C-R-U-Z.
I got
Her in the
Robbie.
second half of
Robbie, you gotta lay off.
Her in the
Speak English. I'm good.
Her in the second half of Blow.
I'm
all
being
right.
come on, I was good for a long time. Okay.
Dude,
look-
she's
She's so
amazing.
beautiful. Yeah.
Look up Vicky and put with Vicky Cristina. Not so many press photos.
That is the best one. That is, I think,
Yeah.
her number
What
one.
about what's that movie she's in with Selma Hayek?
Oh, Banditas. That is the
Banditas,
hottest one.
bro.
Yeah,
Dude,
both
good
having them,
pool,
them
bro.
together
Dude, I'm
is
horny,
crazy.
dude.
All right,
Dude, I'm
thank
horny.
you, man.
Dude.
Thank you, dude.
Robbie, do you even think that I'm horny, dude?
No, now you're starting, but see, because you didn't want to be. You actually were doing like a thing where you didn't allow yourself to be a man for a second. You're like,
I don't.
I'm
It's my whole
embarrassed.
life, my whole
Look at this.
Oh, yeah. That's the photo Scarlett
The
takes of her.
SIG. This honestly, Gen Z is trying to capture this look now in all of their
Oh, that
media.
makes
I feel
sense.
like
But she's look her up 2025.
with the hair.
It's crazy. Look
She's
her
still
up 2025.
And I like her
That's
taste.
why I'm doing
how
all
good
time too.
Bardem.
I'm also
Yeah.
doing like their body of work,
Yeah, of course.
right? Including their body and
Correct,
their head.
yes,
You know, I'm
yes.
including everybody.
It's
but it's,
anatomical and it's cultural.
yeah, and it's a test of time.
Gotta
Impact.
do it.
Impact. Let's go.
you know,
And Robbie, you get to pick
Look
back
at
to back.
her in 2025.
Her and
Yeah,
Bardem met when she
longevity.
was like 17 on this movie Hamon Hamon.
Are they married?
Yes, and he was like a 20-year-old rugby player. He thought his career was over because his nose got busted up. And then, but they hired him as the hot guy. They kind of hit it off, but then 10 years later, they got back together and it was on, dude.
She
Love Javier.
Let's go,
killed me.
bro.
And I'll say the other one in that movie was the brunette.
Rebecca Hall.
Rebecca Hall is another one I would throw up
Yeah, I
there.
could see you liking that.
Yeah.
But
She
all
seems-
time, this isn't your pick right now. This isn't your pick following
You know what?
Penelope Cruz.
She would make a top 10.
Okay.
Just because she's so interesting. And like, I feel like she's very understated in a way that if you're too understated, it's hot again.
She's smart. You can
It's
tell
like,
there's things
it's
going
like
on in
something
there.
that's like, oh, like this person is really, you know.
I mean, Bardem prefers her in that movie to ScarJo for the same reason, because it's a little bit more hidden, so he has to fight
Yeah.
for it a little bit more.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of. She's not trying. She's not
Yeah.
trying to win you over.
No. She really doesn't care.
Yeah, she's on her own thing.
There's
And she's a
something.
little blocked. Like, she's a little disconnected from her
Yeah.
sexual energy the
Yeah.
way Strider is. And so it's kind of fun to bring them to that.
He was like embarrassed, so he gave like a joke answer instead
Yeah.
of like sitting there with a semi.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so who's next?
You've
you
got another
get
pick.
one more pick.
Why do I have one more
It's
pick?
snake style, so it goes like that.
Goes back and forth.
It's snake style.
It's like
I've
fantasy
never heard of it.
draft. Like you do fantasy football.
So we're not giving it to Rebecca Hall as my third, right?
You can do it if you want it.
Okay, let me.
I would
let me
recommend
think.
it though.
Let me
You
think.
still have Cleopatra. You still have a lot of all-time beauties out there. You have Hypatia of Alexandria.
Betsy Stover.
Now I'll say this:
What's
I'm
the-
not
what's the lady's
picking
name who made the
anyone that I
flag?
have.
Okay, Betsy
I'm not
Ross.
picking
Yeah, Betsy
anyone
Ross.
contemporary, or anybody that there's even a chance that I would really
Eleanor
even meet.
Roosevelt. Yeah,
Okay,
of course.
so
Yeah.
I'm taking those out of the equation
That's
because I
smart.
don't
That's
need problems
respectful.
at home.
Yeah.
Where I heard you say that this person's hot, and then they're going to be at some party for a Netflix thing or something. So I'm not
Yeah.
putting
Dude, you could
anyone
pick like the
contemporary.
next hot person who you think's like an up and comer.
Your wallet fell.
I put it down there. People always tell me I always put my wallet on the floor.
I'm
and
worried
like
sick about you.
Yeah, people come over. Waiters will come over and be like, "Yo, your wallet's on the floor."
Yeah, because
like,
I
it's
don't
a
want
weird
to-
move.
It is.
I don't like sitting on it. I don't want it.
I
in my
put it in
pocket.
my backpack.
That's a better move.
Yep. You can put it in my backpack, dude. Never get it back.
Literally. I don't know if I have a third off the top of my head. I think I do just need to give it to Rebecca Hall.
I like it. I like your
Respect
list.
it.
Like, she's coming to mind for a reason. God sends you these thoughts out of nowhere.
I'm telling you right now, you're missing out on, you got Empress Wu Zetian of
Okay.
China. You've
You
got
gotta shut 'em up.
Nefertiti's bust, dude.
No, come on.
Didi does
If
this,
anything,
dude.
you have to go with like Delilah or someone who's like
Oh, they
known
kick
as a
his ass,
sex
dude.
pot who
Legit.
got Samson to cut off, she seduced him
Yeah.
so that she could cut off his hair, i.e. his
That's
power.
a good call. Bathsheba, David
Like,
had
at
to get in
least
there
we
and
know
just
that
bang.
she was hot.
Helen of Troy has a rep like that too. You know,
Where we get the
guys were
term-
willing to risk it all for her.
Yeah.
Dude,
Dude,
come on,
that's what I'm
bro.
saying.
Who's your pick, dude? Be for real, bro. Be horny.
Fuck, dude. All right, channel my fucking
Hang on, I gotta get Rebecca Hall up here.
All right,
so-
yeah, get Rebecca. Hall.
God,
Give
she
me
was
time to
great in that
think.
movie.
She's also in The Town.
Yeah.
She's the babe in The Town.
I don't know,
I haven't
dude.
seen
Helen's
The Town
hotter
yet.
than her, dude. Helen of Troy's hotter, dude, for sure.
She's not in as much stuff now.
No, but I feel like she's always subtly just not been. She enjoys her life. There's something
Yes.
that I revere about that. Like
she's not some
she could do Woody Allen
fame-hungry-
movies. Of course, she gets out the movies. She's like, you know what? I just kind of want to live my life a little bit.
She probably has a really handsome, like art gallery owning husband.
Can you look up Rebecca Hall
yeah.
husband?
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
All right, Strider, you're up.
Okay. I kind of want to get an athlete here.
Oh boy.
An athlete.
Yeah, like an Olympian
Ooh,
type.
Kornikova.
frame.
Enrique Iglesias' wife.
That's her husband.
Oh, that's her husband.
Yeah.
No,
Hey,
no, he's
smart.
wearing
I think
sleeveless.
That guy understands
Oh, no,
art,
no, no,
dude.
no.
Art House, I think, was the right call.
Yeah.
Morgan.
That guy will explain a painting
Oh, he does.
to
He
you.
does mostly stage. He's more of a theater guy.
No. He's wearing a sleeveless number in that third picture. Will you hit the third?
Oh.
No, he missed it. The
Whoa.
third picture.
He's like primal energy on stage.
You
has
see the
died
third on
ever
the top?
since-
Yeah,
oh,
right there.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Miller.
That's terrible what he's wearing. Rebecca Hall is off my list just due to that.
Yeah, Aaron, Robbie, I got to tell you, what is this, like Hot Pilgrims? What's
She's
going
also,
on here,
yeah,
Robbie?
She's in full Wednesday Addams garb.
No, this
Yeah.
is really bizarre.
I don't know about this, but you know what?
Rebecca Hall, leave him. If you're listening to this, trust me.
You know what I do know
Just
about?
leave him. You could do better.
Buckle up, guys.
Who?
Activate horny mode. Here comes Kate Beckinsale, dude. What
Yes,
up, dude?
nice pick,
Underworld, let's go, dude.
Kate Beckinsale. Let's bring her up again. Yes, I've met Kate Beckinsale.
Really?
Yeah, I was at a party with her.
If you see her
Yeah,
again, will you tell her she's on my list?
No, she's very hot.
Bro,
but
Laurel Canyon, where she's like kind of a goody two shoe and she gets seduced by a rock star.
she's really hot.
It
but
was a
very-
toss-up here for me. I was going to do, I don't want to burn anyone's pick, but it was maybe going to be Jennifer Connelly.
Dude, you know what? Oh, she's gorgeous.
Oh,
You know what's crazy
baby.
about Kate Beckinsale too? And this seems disrespectful, but I mean it in a good way. Smarter than she looks. Went to Oxford, majored in Russian, so she could read her favorite novels in their native language.
Wow.
Bro, can you
Let's
imagine?
go.
You're out-
That's like Natalie Portman. You hear she
Yeah.
went to
Oh,
Harvard.
that's a good pick, Manic Pixie
You
style.
know?
Yeah, she helped Ellen Dershowitz with the case for Israel. Yeah, she's
She
a beast.
did?
Yeah, she was one of the research assistants on that. Hasn't aged well.
Hasn't aged well.
She's not on my list.
Can we end on somebody good? Can we leave people
Wait, we're doing
with a
four,
little
so you get one more
positivity?
pick. Yeah, of course.
Can we leave people with something to look forward to?
Yeah, no, it's Strider. So, do you want to vamp on? Beckinsale
Speaking
one?
of vamps, I mean, dude, she's a vampire slayer, dude, and she's super smoke show. Let's go. Like, I mean, you know, she's and you know what she is? She's a tall drink of water, which I like. I like a little height, so I got to give you that. I think she's
I
about
do, too.
5'7", 5'8", tall for a lady. I like that. And you know, just a classic.
That's what I love
Beauty.
about Gab. Nothing but legs.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like when we take a bath together, it's like Pretty Woman when you're wrapped with the legs.
Yeah.
Like, I think I wanted legs.
How often are you guys bathing together?
Well, when we go somewhere and there's like a really nice bath,
Like a
we'll
hotel?
make yeah.
That's
We'll make
Four
a-
Seasons, famously
Yeah.
their tubs fill up in under a
Really?
minute. Yeah.
That's sick.
That's like what they advertise. You can draw a bath in like a minute.
bro.
Also,
Wow.
for my next pick, Bathsheba, dude. That's where we get our term
'Cause-
bath from. That's who David had to go down and bang, dude. King David.
Can we disqualify?
He saw her and he
no,
was like,
he's actually
he was
making
like,
me
what
unhorny.
up, dude?
I know,
That's what's
dude.
happening.
No,
It's
I
like
lived
actually
with
it's like-
this guy, dude. I watched it happen, dude.
Robbie, you sound like my wife.
Beckinsale's a great pick, bro.
Beckinsale, yes, Beckinsale.
you.
Good
With
pick.
my next pick, I got to go with someone who is so beautiful. She makes athletes dumb when they get around her. I'm going with sports interviewer broadcaster Taylor Rooks.
Oh, I don't know.
Bro,
Let's
I thought you were
look
going to say, okay, this is good.
She is luminous. She's got relaxed shoulders and calm eyes, bro. And there's just an assumption of worth with her that when she gets around professional athletes, they just start going a little gaga. Like they start bragging.
Right.
They're like, I might win like 5 titles this year. And you're like, bro, why are you flexing
Get
so
a
hard?
picture.
It's like because Taylor Rooks makes you want to be that guy.
Oh, let's go.
And because she's already acts like she is that person. And she's just very pretty.
She makes you want to be a better man.
I
She
love
does,
when
dude. She makes you wanna
sportscasters-
step up.
Okay.
Bro.
I
mean,
think
that's Helen of Troy to me.
Okay, but I think when these, like, you know, whenever when I do watch sports and I see the interviewer after, they're always asking these guys are like literally coming off the field. They're like sweating. They can't breathe. And they're being like, so what? It's like the worst time to interview. It's like, so what do you do? And he's like, I just, we got the team. She was just get out there and give it. And it's like, what is even... Did we have any substance from this interview?
I agree. They need to like wait because like, have you ever like jogged to your car in the parking lot and like ask, like you got on a phone call and it's like you're catching up with your mom? Like it's so hard to once you're catching your breath to think. And
Herbert
like,
did
process
it the other
thoughts.
day. Herbert was like, hold on. They were trying to ask him. He's like, I want to go celebrate with my team. They had some crazy come from behind victory.
good.
And it even watching it, I was like, oh, he seems a little rude. But it's like, it's because we're not in his headspace.
Yeah.
Like we didn't just win a game on national
Yeah, and we
TV.
understand to some extent when you get off stage and they're like, oh, this venue said that you would do a TikTok or something for them. I'm like, you know what? I got to relax. I got to say
Yeah.
hi. I
Yes.
actually have 2 friends in Minneapolis and they've come to see me. And I would like to say hi to them as a
Correct.
matter of fact.
Let me unwind for a second.
That'd be funny if athletes had to do meet and greets after the game. Like
Well,
on
they
this,
pretty
with
much
every
do,
person
but
in
it's
the
like on the
stadium.
news.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
brutal. It's
So,
tough.
okay, I have one final.
Wait, I'm still up. It's Snake.
Oh, you're
it's
up.
me, then it goes to him, then
I
you're
don't
closing the
understand
show.
Snake.
Yeah, you don't understand Snake.
No,
All right,
Dude, you
guys.
better not snipe
With my
Ching
last
Chi.
pick, so here's the thing, dude. I got my just like classic angelic beauty. I got my boss bitch seductress. I got my like kind of athletic adjacent, just luminous,
Yes.
goddess. All right. Well, what do I need? I need the girl next door. And that's why with my last pick, I'm going with someone who just smiles with her whole face. She's got these high cheeks that just give her perpetual warmth. I'm going Rachel McAdams.
Bro, this is a good pick. Dude, you're good at being horny, dude. You rule,
Rachel
dude.
McAdams.
You just fall in love with her,
Canadian.
dude.
Canadian.
And you're like, oh, but is she a goodie too? She kind of played a bitch in 2 movies, Mean Girls and The Family Stone, very effectively. So I know there's more to it than just like a, empty brain smiley one. Like she's choosing that. And she's timeless.
Yep. She can act.
I didn't know what I was
too.
going to say there, but I found the word.
You found it.
I
I
wouldn't
was
say
right on time. I
hottest.
was
I would say
flapping.
she's like she's a beauty.
You need a girl next door,
She's
though.
a beauty. I don't
Yeah.
know if hottest, you know what I mean?
I hear
She's
you.
good.
I hear
Robbie,
you.
this-
But
you
here's
gotta
the
give it
thing.
back to him. Yeah, you're right.
If I
You're
would
right.
have gone, I had other people on my list. I don't want
Like,
to spoil.
okay, a
but
dame. Like she's like in the Kate Winslet category to me. Like
yeah.
objectively
bro,
beautiful.
she's hotter than Kate Winslet, though.
But I'm just
Kate
saying,
Winslet's gorgeous, by the way.
objectively-
She is gorgeous, yeah.
objectively beautiful.
None of
but-
them is pretty
But
as my
I wouldn't
wife.
put them on the hot. Like they're not on the fucking Maxim list.
Right.
Will you check if Rachel McAdams was ever on the Maxim
No, but
list?
I'm
Because
just
I'll bet you
saying, I don't
dollars to
know.
donuts she was on there.
Okay,
I get
can
it
I
though.
leave it strong?
It's Strider than you, dude.
All right, here we go. But Robbie, I like that you're fired up to go. I like that you're fucking fired up right here. All right, here we go. Damn,
Killing me.
dude.
You're gonna close the show.
All my picks
Then
are
we're out.
from
Then we're-
all my picks are from different centuries.
I need to share
All right,
more.
let
I
me
need to share
fucking see.
the mic more.
You?
All right,
No, yeah. So this
No,
is
you're
good for
doing
you.
great.
No. To tell me.
I'm gonna go with from one movie specifically is what I'm gonna go with here. Although you can give me everything else as a bonus. I'll take it from my list here.
I know. I can already tell.
Is it
it's
the
like,
Ten
yeah, it's
Commandments?
gay.
What's the fucking movie?
Yeah.
Dude, Raquel Welch back in the day. Although
Wow,
she is a
thanks for
trans lady.
doing that, man. I
But
need your help.
Sometimes I need to get dominated, dude. I got to go with Scarlett Johansson from The Island, dude.
Dude, good pick,
Bro.
dude. So you like that she's
Lincoln Six-
childlike?
Whoa, come on.
Oh my god.
Oh, she's a
bro.
clone in that. You're right.
Yeah, she doesn't. Her brain's not developed.
That's what he
that's
likes.
not the angle
that's
I was
exactly
going
what
I
he
thought that's
likes.
what you were going
No,
for.
that is what he likes. It's like that movie with Emma Stone, and she's like becoming a doll or something.
Yeah,
she's becoming,
that's
like,
not
the
the
Yorgos
angle
one, the pretty
I was
thing.
going
Yeah, and it's like
for.
clearly this man's fantasy of having like a dumb bitch
I think
or
she wears a
infantilized girl.
tracksuit well. I think the lighting is good in that movie.
It's
Like,
just
I
Michael Bay.
understand.
Michael Bay knows how to make him hot. He does.
I understand in
Megan
the
Fox.
movie Her. I understand in one of these movies, but he's picking the one movie
Don't
where
make
her
me-
She doesn't have a brain.
Don't make
Yeah.
me pick Elizabeth Shue from Leaving Las Vegas. I'll do it if you keep this up.
Dude, is that where you're really at though? Because I'd be curious if that's
if
where you're
you
really
keep
at.
this up. Aaron, can we get just a picture
I'm
of
working on it.
ScarJo?
She's beautiful in
from-
that movie, bro.
Thank you. But that's a good angle to come at me with to tank
I
my
swear to
list.
God, I wasn't trying to tank you, and I threw off your things.
ScarJo does nothing for me, but I understand.
Dude, she's
It's
a
funny
hot
because I
alien.
feel like Annie Letterman is a hotter ScarJo.
People tell her, yeah, she looks a lot. Yeah, they're both very
yeah,
lovely.
yeah.
Both beautiful.
But somehow, I don't know why.
Respectfully.
Maybe because Annie's personality is also so fun and funny and
She's hilarious, yeah.
You know what I mean?
ScarJo's
Like,
a lot of fun. Do you see the
it's
way she
infectious.
hugs Colin after
I
their
don't
episodes
know
at
her.
SNL? They look like they have a very good relationship.
maybe the Annie difference is that I know Annie, I don't know ScarJo, because I can understand finding them both.
ScarJo's been famous since she was like 16, and you never hear about her in a negative way. She's been
No.
poised in class all the way.
And that's the same like Jen Aniston.
Yeah.
And with that, I will leave it on this.
Go.
This is a bit of a cheat. I don't know if you're going to be mad at me. This is a bit of a cheat, but I got to leave it
We
to
call
the
it a bend.
all-time. What?
This is a bend. We call it a bend.
Okay, a bit of a bend. All-time classic. It's a twofer. It's a double. The Olsen twins.
Oh, that was
Sorry.
sick, dude.
I'm
that was
sorry.
sick.
We got to give it up. Talk about a body of work. Then they went class with the row and their
No way.
clothing line and their kind of
Cigarettes.
cigarettes. They're marrying, presidents and friends. They are
Tycoons,
just
bro.
Nah,
unbelievable.
dude, they're the hottest grandmas,
first-
dude. You seen their
How many
their-
shipping
have you
yards
seen-
do you own? You might
seen
be
their
able to
sense
date
of
one, bro.
Robbie, I gotta hammer you on this pick. You see their sense of style, dude. They're like chic grandma hot, dude.
I love their sense of style. And by the way, it's not
Antique
nothing.
witch.
When they were kids, they had a style line that was the first out at Walmart.
Now they're gonna steal
They
your
had
ecstasy
affordable
at Burning
clothes that
Man.
can make
I'm
you
seeing a
feel cool.
blasphemy on the one on the left. Who's the prettier one?
No, so I like them both. One's darker.
Not a good question
You get
to
your
ask.
Angelina,
It's not
you
a good
get your
question when
Jen.
you're asking this.
One
Right.
is one is
Whoa.
darker and one is more girl next. Like, do you
Yes.
understand?
The yin and yang
you
of
get
it.
the yin yang.
That's a good pick, dude.
You get it all with them.
And as far as we know, I think the pick counts because they're not fraternal twins. So at one point, it was one egg that's split.
They do claim to be fraternal, but we know it's a lie.
They
It's
say
like-
they're fraternal?
Yeah, they once said like
Yeah.
a fun fact: we're fraternal. You're not fraternal.
No, you're identical.
Yeah,
you guys were in
no,
the same
exactly,
amniotic
exactly,
sac. I'll bet dollars to donuts on it.
Exactly.
Yeah, maybe they're the hottest if you're at Joshua Tree in the middle of the desert and no one else is around. Robbie, take that.
They are my one petite
Yeah.
pick, and they've done it
take
better
that,
than
Robbie.
everyone.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, and one on each shoulder.
One on each.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean? Like the
if you
devil
roll
and
into
angel.
a place, like into a party, like a Vanity Fair party, and you got both Olsen twins with you, I think people are really thinking you
They're
got.
cultural islands. They're very
You got
hard to
horsepower.
come by.
Yeah, they're
There's
adorned.
two
I like
of
when
them.
people think I got horsepower.
There's two of them. You never see them.
Yeah, that's
They're
true.
very rare. They're
That's
very
true.
rare.
I like that they're rare.
Very rare.
Scarcity is hot.
They skitter
Very
in and
hot.
It's
out
like
of
an
places.
emerald.
Very hot.
They skitter in and out of places like rats.
What is not rare is my Netflix special, which is out right now. Robby Hoffman, Wake Up. We are on tour. We are down to single seats in many of the shows. This tour will sell out. I don't say this to brag. I say it to be honest with you. I thank each and every one of you, and I've put them out now, even though the tour's only in April, to give you that on-ramp. Get your shit together if you can. By the way,
Yeah.
if you can't afford, I've done what I could on the tickets. The cheap tickets go first. That's just how it is. But if you can't afford, if you really can't afford, I am not a priority. You do not have to see, like, I don't want you guys hearing. I heard somebody to subscribe to my podcast, Too Far, which is Patreon only. We don't accept corporate dollars as they won't give them to us. But I heard that somebody was forgoing a meal or something. And I said, do not forgo a meal. It is not a priority to see me on tour. If you can swing it, then by all means. But you know what? I'll come to you again when you can, okay? Because I've been there. I get it. Okay, it's not a priority. If you can swing it, and this is one thing, a treat that you're doing for yourself, I get it. But I don't want anybody in any other way. And we've done what we could to keep the tickets. I have nothing to do. RobbyHoffman.com for tickets. My Patreon podcast Too Far is available 3 episodes a month.
Wait, hold on.
And my Netflix
Aaron still
special,
has to judge
Robby
who won
Hoffman, Wake Up.
We're not quite done yet. Aaron has to judge.
Streaming
Let me
now.
finish promoing. It's
Happy
fine.
holidays. Let's hear it for Aaron's judgment.
Let's go, baby.
All right.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
No,
off
it's
there.
perfect to do that because actually I got the promo out and they kind of have to listen. They have all the information and now they have to listen to get the winner.
But
Yes.
they know I'm getting the dub.
Fucking
You might,
Ellen.
dude, because you never know with Aaron.
So to recap, Robby took Jennifer Aniston, Penelope Cruz, Rebecca Hall, and the Olsen twins.
That's a great list. Thank you.
Strider,
My list, dude.
Yeah.
Strider took Helen of Troy,
Yep.
Jesus.
Adriana Lima,
What's up?
Kate
Nice.
Beckinsale, Scarlett Johansson.
That's a great list.
It had some growth. I'll say it had growth.
Yeah.
It had growth.
JT took Angelina Jolie, Christy Turlington, Taylor Rooks, Rachel McAdams.
The name.
His dip.
Is did. I think
Yours
I might win
actually
this.
grew-
I think I
I'd
might
probably
actually
win
win
You
this.
might
I'll
actually
probably win this because I've been consistent and heavy hitters.
Chad's the horniest of all of us. It's a
He's
bummer.
not
to have-
hornier than I am.
That's true. JT's the horniest.
I do wish we could hear what he was going to say. But
I would have liked his. Yeah,
But
should we? No, we can't.
this is a
Yeah.
topic we
Probably would have picked. Probably would have picked.
We'll get his
Nala
list
from
on the
Lion
next
King.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
He's
Probably
very
would've-
good at drafting.
Dude, probably
too.
would have picked one of the Na'vi in Avatar, dude.
And he might have been right.
They are, but the sea
They're
ones,
kind of hot.
the water
dude.
ones
The
are
water
very
ones
hot.
are hot. I want to have sex with those aliens, dude.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
All right.
We'll get his list.
So to go number one with a
Edge of my seat.
fictional character.
Yeah, get him out of here, Aaron.
Yeah, it's got to be. The rest of the list very solid. You're number
Helen
two.
is
Adriana
not
Lima,
a fictional character.
Beckinsale, Johansson, all hitters. But Helen of Troy,
really
we don't
bad.
know what she looked like.
It's
we don't know what the standards
disqualifyingly
were
bad.
back then. Yeah, it's
And who knows what he would have done if we didn't shame him? He might have been like, you know,
I would have gone all ancient.
like the crush from Huck Finn or something.
It would have been all ancient chicks,
Yeah,
dude.
come on.
When Helen Keller is hotter than you're like, come on, it's disqualifying.
If you
I tried
wanted
to do
a
a
chick with
side-by-side, it wasn't
Hellenistic
coming up.
features, if you wanted to go with Hellenistic features, you should have gone Rachel Weisz.
Dude, they named the features after her, dude. Oh, Rachel Weisz would have been great for my pick.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
you
'cause
didn't
she
do
looks
it.
like that,
well, you didn't do
dude.
it.
Yeah.
She actually famously did play Hypatia of Alexandria, dude, in a movie. So
And,
yeah,
and
you're
her,
right.
her
I
features
should've
don't
put her
have
on
the
that.
excessiveness of more Baroque sculpture.
Very true.
yeah. So that's
Captures the
my
chiaroscuro lighting.
that's my third place is Strider's list.
Yes,
fuck out, dude.
exactly.
Sounds
exactly.
like your wiener's broken, dude.
No, sounds like you're fucking gay with this Helen pick. Faggot. Okay, let's go.
All right, for my second pick, I think there's gold in the middle. Well, I think there's gold in the number two. But to come out Aniston number one, I can't abide. I think there's so many more. I think if you go
Guys
Penelope
hate
Cruz
Aniston.
one,
Girls love Aniston.
It was
Yeah.
surprising. Yeah.
Yeah, it
She's
was a
beautiful,
shock.
obviously.
But
We'd all be.
and I also think going first is hard, and you don't know what the bar is going to be. You're kind of
She
setting
always
it.
was going to be my first.
Okay, well, I
I like
mean,
that
yeah.
integrity. I like that.
As a personal choice. This is all subjective, of course. There's no objective answers to this. It's impossible. But yeah, I just can't abide Aniston one. I think she's top five. If she's in your top five, I will not slight you for that at all.
Right.
But to be number one and number one overall, which is not
Yeah.
your fault. It's just how it went.
No, it's not how it went. It's how, even if I could choose, again, Aniston would be my number one.
Yeah. And then the inclusion of the Olsen twins, a bend to say the least. Not a fan at all.
I like what girls like.
They look like wives who escaped a cult.
You know,
Yeah.
I have to say,
I have girl
to have the
taste.
best list, there has to be multiple people on the list that I can't watch movies with them because I'll crank.
Yeah.
And I just,
Crank means jerk off.
yeah. And
the
so, like,
narrative will escape. him while he's
Jessica
cranking.
Simpson, Dukes of Hazzard, like, I can't watch that. I'm going to have to crank.
Yeah.
No, does your wife know this? Like, is this a thing?
She knows how much I crank. We were actually talking about it yesterday. She's the best. She's super understanding. We have a good communication.
When I put on Enemy at the Gates, Rachel Weisz, I'm cranking.
Yeah.
That's, yeah.
No question. And Ed Harris's eyes.
That was-
So, Aaron,
that's-
I
so
lost
that's-
because of Aniston, and you have
finished
no
second.
taste.
You didn't lose. You finished second. You didn't lose. Trust me.
Okay, so JT won on his own podcast. This is giving Trump.
Strider can.
This is giving Rig.
Strider can tell you what it's like to.
You're a competitor, dude.
No,
I like
but
that
this is crazy.
Yeah, you're a dog, bro.
You know what? Put it to the people listening. And I know I came in and I hadn't had the best disposition today, and I really apologize, guys. I'm new to all this, and I'm working on it.
No, you're the best.
I grew up without a father. It is what it is. I'm lucky to be here, okay? And I will say this. Put it to, because I think
they will.
For your girl listeners, I think I have a very good list for the ladies. For the fellas,
yeah, for the lady listeners.
List. His list is for no one.
Yes.
Yeah, that was just
the top.
But he's everybody's favorite, so they're all going to be like, "No, it was a good pick," and like they'll give him a pass.
They'll
greenlight his bad qualities, dude, which I would never do, dog.
I respect that about
you.
You know.
Thank you so much for having me.
I'm too much. Yeah.
I'm worried sick about Chad.
Yeah, it's that is.
Will you text me later today? And then when this episode comes down, maybe put in the comments, Chad is okay or he's not okay, and where to give. God bless. Happy holidays.
Congratulations on the win, JT.
Thank you.
Very good list.
Thank you, Aaron.
I didn't mean
to introducing me to Taylor.
Hey,
you're the best. I love you so much.
I was a sore loser, but I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you,
and
dude.
I'm happy for you.
You're crushing.
Did you guys actually? We love you, Robbie.
I love you.
You're the shit.
Yeah,
you're the shit. Thank you for doing this. You're the shit.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
you know
God
what?
bless
I
you,
really didn't have any faith in it because Chad but you pushed me.
Yeah, you're tough, dude.
Yeah, you crushed it too.
The occasion.
Your list was excellent. But you really didn't like my list though?
No, it was terrible.
Later, guys.